cannot believe that we are only days away from Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Super Mario Bros. Wonder, both scheduled to release on the exact same day, October 20th, 2023. The question is, which one should you buy? Let's talk about it. These two games are insanely different from each other, so this may come as an easy decision for you, or October 20th may end up being a Barbenheimer of video games. Spider-Man, open world, action adventure that will likely require some dedicated attention, while Wonder is a 2D platformer that can likely be paused at any moment. Spider-Man has a rogue gallery almost as impressive as Batman. Almost. I mean, who even is the main villain of the game? Kraven the Hunter? The Lizard? Venom? First of all, who is Venom in this game? They already said it's not Eddie Brock. So could it be Harry Osborn? Or Norman? Is Norman gonna become Green Goblin? Either way, I'm excited to see Peter and Miles's dynamic shift while Peter's battling the symbiote suit. But what if you haven't played Spider-Man or Miles Morales? I wonder which direction you're leaning. Speaking of Wonder, Super Mario Bros. Wonder is the first game in this lineup. Actually, it's the first 2D title in over a decade. I thought that it would be just kind of like a rinse and repeat the story. You know, Bowser wants to marry the princess, so visits Mushroom Kingdom and kidnaps Peach. But wait, this time Bowser visits the Flower Kingdom and touches a magic flower and merges with the castle? This is actually the first appearance of the Flower Kingdom, so it allows Nintendo some additional creative freedom for all new level designs, color schemes, allies, enemies, and power-ups. And the Flower Kingdom is adjacent to the Mushroom Kingdom, which may explain why certain non-mushroom power-ups, such as the Fire Flower, made its way into the Mushroom Kingdom at all. The Spider-Man games have taken place on the island of Manhattan so far, so what's adjacent to that? Queens and Brooklyn. And with the game's map nearly doubling in size from the previous titles, how exactly are we supposed to get around? We have fast travel, which is similar to the subway rides in the previous games, character switching, which honestly kind of reminds me of GTA 5, where you're essentially one character and then the map zooms out and it zooms in to a different character kind of in the middle of a mission or whatever they're doing at the moment. You also have web wings, which give me a huge Batman Beyond vibe. Spider-Man's skill tree that was in previous games is back, but it seems that Mario gets one for the first time, outside of a Rabbids game. I know, they're technically badges. And not to mention, this will be the first time in nearly 30 years that Charles Martinet isn't voicing the characters. Let's hope those facial expressions and animations really make up for that. Now, what about replayability? So Spider-Man will be replayed immediately for achievement hunters and those wanting the additional challenges. Evidently, you can turn on fall damage. But does that even make sense for a Spider-Man game? And Mario Wonder will offer both local and online multiplayer. It appears local is very similar to past games, while online, it's almost this ghost figure where you're all playing the same thing and you can help each other out or just completely spread out. Plus, Mario games usually have hidden items, like the large coins or green stars from previous games, that really just entice you to go back and replay certain levels immediately, and while others later on. But Spider-Man is the one more likely to get DLC. Playing as a different character or in a different suit could put a twist on some replay value. Mario Wonder has 12 playable characters, and Spider-Man 2 is said to have over 65 suits between Peter and Miles, most of which were leaked already. Don't worry, I won't show those here, primarily because I didn't look myself. As I've mentioned before, I hate spoilers. Now, gameplay is probably the biggest difference between these two games. Spider-Man is this open world, fast-paced, action-packed, story-centric blockbuster title, while Super Mario Bros. Wonder is more of a chill, slower-paced, trial-and-error, colorful 2D platformer. I can see myself playing Spider-Man for hours at a time, but Wonder for maybe about an hour. Now, that may be because of my schedule, just because I like the ability to just press the power button and walk away. I mean, that's the only way that I was able to sink so much time in Tears of the Kingdom. Wonder is also portable since it's on the Switch, while Spider-Man isn't. Well, unless you consider the upcoming PlayStation Portal, which makes it semi-portable. And regarding cost, there's only a $10 difference between the base versions of these games, but up to a $200 difference, which may not apply to you, but does to me. See, when I bought Tears of the Kingdom, I bought a voucher for 2 titles. Bought Tears of the Kingdom for $70, which gave me $30 left over, and I used that voucher for Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Then there's a collector's edition of Spider-Man 2 that comes with the 19-inch statue, a steelbook display case, some early access skins, and a bunch of other pre-order bonuses. So I have both pre-ordered and intend to play both on release day. I'll play Super Mario Wonder first, at least until the delivery person brings me my collector's edition that has my voucher code so I can download it. But what if you don't have both consoles? I mean, I think Spider-Man 2 could be worth purchasing a PS5 for, especially that Spider-Man Edition PS5. But I'm not quite sure Super Mario Bros. Wonder is worth getting a Switch over if you don't already have one. There's other games for that. So, which one do you plan to be playing this weekend? And more importantly, when do you plan on hitting that subscribe button? I mean, if you've made it this far, it's clear that you found the video at least tolerable. So why not stick around for future mediocre media? Thanks for watching. Until next time.
I want to get the Wonder Seed.
It's hurt my arms.